Well, lads, with a little bit of Medicaid treatment, I'm feeling right as rain. Had a bit of a fever, and as much as Hadron felt like it was the perfect excuse to turn me into a servitor, I'm still here and frag her. Big man even made me some nosh stew. It was, herby. Yeah. But I've a handful of letters from rejects who want to introduce themselves after joining the retinue. Today is Psyker Neridus Tolbrook. Let us learn a bit more about him. Rose Syria. I miss the open plains, the wheat fields, and the feel of summer rain. The slow creep of fall. Oh, I miss it all. Never once mattered that they called us bumpkins, backwards, billies, or the like. We kept it simple. People were good to each other and shared what they had. You could always find a spare bottle of shine laying around for a good drink and plenty of time for a day out with your partner. Mum always said, while raising the 12 of us, you tell one lie and the Emperor will know it. Always pointing at a picture of the man. As you can bet, I worked as a toiler on our little agri world. Helped feed this damn domain. Good work, hard work, honest work. I know how to grow a field in stony soil, on a cliff face, or with little to no topsoil at all. Hells, I can even break a grox when he's pissed off and ornery. Best tasting food is right when you get it from the source. No doubt about that. Especially before it's been packaged off for rations, or freeze-dried, or lumped into a vat for starch. Nothing hits home better than a grox roast with the whole town. Fresh breads, root vegetables, and wheat beers. The music bringing it all together. The day it all went to shit, though, a grox tossed me from its back and snap-turned to try and bite my leg off. Something in my head spun out. A searing, insurging pain thumbed through my head like a hive of bees. I didn't want to lose my leg or my life. I just wanted the dumb beast to die first. With a pop, its head no longer existed. Everyone saw it. Mother swore to everyone to keep it in the house. But Shine makes you talk. Don't know which of my siblings gabbed, but soon after, the pitchforks, torches, and angry mob justice came for me. 18 years working with them all. Building homes, harvesting crops, dances, parties, good times. Helping when an extra hand was needed. And that's how they treat me. The moment I became a witch, I hate them all. I was captured by the local militia. As I said, friends who turned on me. It was like I was a grox. Less than a grox. Served only a quarter of corpse starch a day. I was grateful for it after 6 months. After 6 months of constant beatings, hazings, parading through the streets as the greatest find and mistake to the town, my family finally caved into the ridicule and hate. It felt like a blessing when a detachment of Moebian guardsmen arrived with the commander, who asked the reason I was locked up in the middle of the street for attempting to raise a force of witches against the populace for the right to exist in the open. I had to come up with something. So sedition was the reason for my arrest. I can only imagine they did this to avoid punishment for keeping me to themselves as a punching bag for so long. I'm far more pleased to be here, where at least my talents are somewhat appreciated, serving the Inquisition. Though it does feel wrong sometimes to help those of the Moebian Domain. It's my duty now, mine, and those so many others. It's tough, having your own family turn on you in such a way. Though, as I learn more about the psyches, I feel genuine empathy for your lot. A gift from the Emperor, one with no real guidance, except those who've come before you. To be so looked down upon by the fearful masses because of what comes out of it. That's probably a heresy. We're gonna need the Psyker's help somewhere down the line in the future. Anyways, glad to have you with us, and welcome to the Inquisition. Thank you so much everyone for watching today's episode of Reject Origins. If you would like to submit your own Reject Origin, you can do so down in the comments below, and be sure to leave a note if you'd like me to read it. I also want to give a shout out to Barbie Pootsky. Thank you so much for supporting me on Patreon. You can also support me on Patreon by going to the link down in the description below. You can also support the channel for free by hitting like and subscribe. Thank you so much for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Peace.